you're working too hard. Look, yeah, just hold the cord in this hand, out away from your body, and then you just shove it out, see? And then back a little ways, and out, and back, and... Have you ever used a vacuum cleaner before?
Oh, sure, at home.
Don't tell me you have a toaster, too. And I'll bet that's the extent of your experience with major appliances.
Oh, no, we have an iron.
Oh, well, that's real kinky.
Hello, Mrs. Whitney. Is my husband home?
He's not home yet, Mrs. Whitney.
Have you heard from him?
No, he took one of the smaller cars and he left early this afternoon. What's the matter? Is there something I can do?
No, you can't. There's nothing wrong, sir. There's nothing you can do but answer the door. It's probably Mrs. Saxton.
Yes, ma'am.
I am expected, am I not?
Oh, yes. You are expected. As a matter of fact, I would rather see you right now than anyone in the whole world.
Jane, after all, it hasn't been 10 years since you've seen me. It was just last week.
Well, I'm so happy to see you. Come in. Have a seat. Would you like some tea?
Yes, dear, that would be lovely.
Chrissy, do you think that you can manage tea for Mrs. Saxton and myself? That will be all, Gunther.
Yes, Mrs. Whitney.
Well, now, my dear Raven, what's on your mind? How was your honeymoon?
Which question first?
All right, your honeymoon.
Ah, my honeymoon. It was great.
Yes, well, what did you do in New York?
Oh, we did a lot. We went to the ballet, and we went to the theater, and...
Yes, well, where did you stay? What hotel?
Oh, we stayed, Oh, isn't that funny? It was right there in Manhattan.
Mm-hmm. Well, Raven, obviously your mind is on something else. So let's go back to my original question, which is, what is on your mind?
Geraldine, you know, Sky has been very hesitant to talk about his past, and I'm very curious about some things, so I wonder if you could fill me in on what you know about him.
Well, Raven, I really can't tell you very much about Skyler, except when he was a boy. I saw him last when he was 13 or 14 years old, when he was on his way to Europe to be educated there.
Did he ever have a tricycle accident when he was about 3 or 4?
No. As a matter of fact, it's not at all likely. You see, young Skylar Whitney was not allowed to have accidents. He was doted on as a child, coddled within an inch of his life. No, he didn't ride horses, and he didn't ride bicycles. And the only sports he was allowed were those that were perfectly safe, like golf or tennis. As a matter of fact, that may account for his wild and reckless behavior later on.
Did you know any of his friends? Like a man named Jefferson Brown?
Jefferson Brown, no. Although that does have a familiar ring, but I can't place it at the moment. Why are you asking me all these questions?
Oh, just curious. Oh, you know, Sky, he never volunteers anything. For example, did you know that he was in a plane crash?
No, I didn't. When was that?
About 3 years ago.
No, I certainly never heard about it, nor did I read about it. But then, I was in Washington a good deal during that period, so if it was in the newspapers, obviously I missed it.
You know, if I wanted to find out more about that plane crash, where would I go without telling Sky about it?
Well, I suppose from the newspapers. Yes, you could find it in the newspaper morgue, I think. Nancy Carr could help you with that.
A great idea. Do you think maybe I could reach her at the office now?
Well, I should certainly think so. Let me see here. I have the number.
Okay.
It is 555-2112.
Thank you. I would never have thought of this. Yes, I would like to speak to Nancy Carr. This is Mrs. Skylar Whitney.
You certainly haven't wasted any time, have you?
Nancy? Raven. Oh, I'm fine. Yes, it was lovely. What I called about, I was wondering if maybe I could come over to the office and talk to you right now.
Oh, Raven, I'm sorry. I'm just on my way out.
Very very important. Maybe I could meet you for a drink. Would that be all right? I could be in town in about 15, 20 minutes.
Well, I suppose I could, if it's urgent.
Oh, it is. As a matter of fact, there's a place, Holly's Bar and Grill, I think a few blocks from your office.
Right. That's fine. I know the place. Mike and I stop there every now and then.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'll leave right away then. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. Thank you so much. And I'll be back in just a little while.
Well, Chrissy, it looks like tea for two has been canceled. So let's just make that tea for one.